excitement that you were going to a place which you just read about it, things about the history of England, because you are taught English at the school.
My uncle was here, and I stay with him. After then, I keep visiting the whole UK, and I feel it's very nice, very lovely.
I did my graduation and master degree from Punjab University, Lahore. After that, we were looking job, and one of my friends from the same village, and he suggested me, let's go Karachi, there are plenty jobs there.
After then, I feel it's very good country, very nice, and there is much thing was the rule was very well, and which I appreciate that one, the people and the rule of that country. I love that one. Telephone box was and buses was same, very nice color, same each other, which I like, is very beautiful, very nice, and so I feel is different than the other countries also.
Initially, there was an excitement that, like that this is, I'm going to London, and you had this imagination. It's like that you are, sometimes, as they say, you're going to get married, and you sort of say excitement, I'm going
That's
to be
why
different.
the main reason to come in England to support my family. My father was, disabled, and business was gone.
And one day we went to British embassy in Karachi, and in British embassy we saw a board notice written on the board, students require in agricultural economics, Leeds University. I applied to that without any thinking. I applied that, and there was a good response.
And one thing was, which I feel is very, very difficult that time, there was no sunshine that time. Very little sunshine, sometime only, and mostly was raining, drizzling only, and cold was all the time, and too much cold was difficult was from Pakistan to here. Pakistan is a little bit warm, and there was too much cold.
And they were sleeping in a shift work,
Yes.
See, the day worker sleep in the night time, and the night worker sleep in the daytime.
Yeah.
You see, and that was a very good time actually, because everybody came in the same position, same financial problem, same idea, same method. Whoever came the first time, they always take to the and make a card, the national card, introduce them to the doctor. They fill the forms for you. They take you to different factories, and also the people who work in the factory, they always ask to foreman, oh, my friend came from Pakistan, would you please give him a job? And we call it promise. Oh, we got a promise for you. That was a very well-known word. Have you got a promise maybe? And they said, oh yeah, we got a promise for you. So they took him to a factory, and they get the job for them.
And only there was a fireplace, and the landlord, they used the fireplace only weekend, Sunday.
डिफ़िकल्टीज़ यही थी कि जिस घर में हम रह रहे थे वो डिमोलिशिंग में आया हुआ था. डिमोलिशिंग, हमारा घर वाज द ओनली वन स्टैंडिंग. तो स्क्वाटिंग की थी हमने. दैट वाज द वर्ड जो कि मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा. हाँ, तो वो उस वक्त हम वो स्क्वाटिंग कर रहे थे. तो 5 महीने हम उस घर में रहे थे. तो 5 महीने के दौरान सारी इनके साथ खत कताबत होती रही, बात होती रही कौंसिल के साथ. फिर उन्होंने हमें ये घर ऑफ़र किया.
And I saw here, Pakistani, first floor, 2 bedroom, first floor, fully detached flat, fully detached. I say, how you come detached flat? Or flat or first floor or fully detached? What do you mean? Where you got this information? And the young girl said, that is a software. They don't know anything. Huh?
My neighbors, our family neighbors, they were very, very good. There is a family that who lived across the earth, but they will sort of say, look, come to us, and when you're not at home, come and have a tea. And Mr. and Miss Stewart, they became very good, I think, in a sense, that they will say, look, speak to us, speak. Yeah. And they encouraged me. They said, look, okay, try to build confidence, speak. Even if you're wrong, just try speaking. Even if people laugh at you, don't worry about it. If they're making fun of you, but you carry on.
We did 78, and toward the end of 78, here, a white girl, her name is Susan, and I got 3 boys and 1 girl. Wife wasn't against Asian culture, that's the reason. And straightway, she became Muslim. That's another factor, you know. So we haven't gone much into West culture, and I'm an example in front of you. My accent is still the same old Punjabi's accent, English accent in Punjabi. That's me.
ये नहीं लिखना हम कहा करते हैं कि whenever you ask him, he is always 29. तो मेरा ख्याल है he is in his 80s actually.
My wife used to send me a one photo every month. I said, every month you go to photographer and take a good photo of my daughter and send me, because I miss her so much. Like
Not telephone, lettering only. We write letter and it come 15 days after letter come, and then we answer again. And there was telephone in Pakistan. We got also telephone, but it was very difficult to me. I phoned 2-3 times in Pakistan between that one, and the operator never give me direct Lahore. From here, London to, it goes to be Islamabad to go to Lahore. Operator put me through over there. And one time he put through to not Lahore, there was other place of Lahore which I want to be speak somebody else. And he put it in the India. Oh my God. And he put my telephone to the India and forget it. And bill come to me a lot. Before I was writing, I again writing, carry on writing. But that was a difficult time also. It was not like clear now as you are sky and telephone and everything is going in a minute and coming. And you are asking, how are you, what you doing? Clear now is everything. But that time was very difficult time.
The project was to engage them into Nottingham being not so much socially interactive as probably London is. So, but that project was to sort of help develop this integration. We had a lot of resources, we have big building and so on. So I was there for 14 years. During that time I became also a local councillor, elected as a local city councillor, Nottingham City. Yeah. And then in 1991, I became the sheriff of Nottingham. So you can see the fact. And I was the first in their 1200-year history to be a non-English sheriff.
I make my community is isolated as a home. Nobody coming out. Nobody going anywhere. They are in pressure and isolate. So I have to do something. I asked my wife, look, we will get good time, good relation also with the people, why not open some company to be do something. I opened the Multicultural Asian Society.
हमारी जो क्लब है उसमें भी कोई हिंदू है, कोई सिख है, कोई मुसलमान है, कोई चाइनीज़ जो हैं उनका एक अपना रिलीजन है, तो मतलब हर तरह के लोग आते हैं, लेकिन दे आर वेरी सिविल टू ईच अदर जी। हाँ माशाल्लाह, सारे मिलते हैं, हेलो करते हैं, इस्लाम वाले इस्लाम करते हैं।
नहीं होंगी
सबसे बड़ी बात तो यही हुई कि मैं जब यहाँ इस मुल्क में आई तो मैंने दुनिया जहान का बंदा
डाइवर्सिटी देखी ना आपने।
ख़ास तौर पे जो लंदन है इस वेरी कॉस्मोपॉलिटन,
and the roads was clean and very nice, which now is not like that. That was different. UK that time, and UK was real UK. I feel that time. The discipline, the system, and the government, everything was very nice and looked very lovely.
Only thing is because I belong to a first generation, so I kept little thing. I try to survive. I try to keep it. This is our last decade. After 10 years, there won't be any function. There won't be any Urdu poetry. But the people who live there for last 50, 40 years, soon after they die, the half of the culture will be finished.
Yeah, it has changed. Because our expectations and our treatment was very much different, which was based on our clear identities. Yeah. You will see that in the first arrival people were those who were the product of the colonial thing. So when earlier people came, they saw themselves, we are subservient, these are the masters, we are here as a guest, we are here for a short time, because people idea of coming here was simply to come for a short time, earn money and then go back. But over the period, and the resources were less, there were less pressure on communities as well, although there was a different kind of pressure, like racism was right, hostility was right, yeah. The sort of ability to beat up people and so on, and with sort of people just staying quiet was different. Okay, accepted, because what's the point? People couldn't speak language, people thought they might get in trouble, this one, that. But now that is changed. That quite a lot of the second, third generation is born here. Yeah. Their vision, they're part of society. They have no allegiance to back there, because many of them don't even know what they are and so on.
मैं कहती हूँ कि हालांकि मेरी पैदाइश पाकिस्तान की है, 24 साल मैंने पाकिस्तान गुजारे हैं. I can't stand heat.
Make sure they won't call themselves purely English, like they call the British Muslim, British Asian, British Pakistani. Now it's in the paper as well. Yeah. My son go down there, British Asian. He take the British Asian. My way is English. My sleeping, eating, drinking, walking, talking, it's all English. Only I can't change my face.
तो अब मैं ये सोचती हूँ कि मेरे बच्चे चूँकि यहाँ हैं, बच्चों की फैमिलियाँ अब यहाँ हैं, तो मुझे भी तो फिर मेरी भी तो ज़िंदगी, हमारी भी ज़िंदगी यहाँ ही है ना जी. बात तो ये, तो जब तक मैं ज़िंदा हूँ शायद जाती रहूँगी, मेरी औलादों में से कोई नहीं जाके रहने वाला.
उनको डिफरेंट लगता है.
हाँ, उनके लिए मतलब उन्होंने यहीं आँख खोली है एक किस्म की, तो उनको इसी मुल्क से प्यार है. और देखा जाए तो जैसे हमें अपने नेटिव कंट्री से प्यार होता है, इसी तरह उनके लिए ये नेटिव है.